Former world number 4 speaks out in defense of Coco Gauff and calls her very bold. Coco Gauff has further established herself as one of the best players in women's tennis this year. Adding to her triumph in New York 2 years ago, Gauff won the French Open in June, defeating Sabalenka in the final. In doing so, she became the world number 2, as fans questioned whether she could soon overtake Sabalenka for the top spot. She has been unable to do so, however, and now sits third in the rankings, behind Sabalenka and Iga Swiatek. Gauff has struggled with her serve over recent months, making a worryingly high number of double faults. In a bid to fix her serving struggles, Gauff replaced Matt Daly with Gavin McMillan, a biomechanics expert. Reacting to the move and her 2025 campaign, Caroline Garcia has defended the 21-year-old American. Caroline Garcia says Coco Gauff has been dealing with harsh criticism and pressure really well. Appearing as a guest on the Roland Garros podcast, former world number 4 Garcia shared her thoughts on the criticism aimed at Gauff. I think it's quite something to see how harsh people are on Coco Gauff. Because she's so young, she's been dealing with pressure since she was 16 years old, she said. And she has been dealing with it very well. She's a 2-time champion. She won Roland Garros this year despite doing double faults. If maybe she can still improve her serve and her forehand, how dangerous and how good is she going to be? Garcia then shared her thoughts on Gauff's decision to replace Daly with McMillan in the days leading up to the U.S. Open. I thought from Coco it was a very bold move to change her team and to start work very specifically on her serve right before the U.S. Open, which is probably the most important for her season, she said. That shows she wanted to play as good as possible at the U.S. Open, but her mindset and goal were more for the mid and long term. She wanted to change things and understood at one point she had to do it. She's a young champion who wants to see long-term success, and she's fully aware that this is a weakness for now, and she's working on it for the mid and long term. Gauff will be hoping the hard work pays off when she returns to action in Beijing next week. Coco Gauff's late-season success in 2024. 12 months ago, some fans were questioning whether Gauff had endured an underwhelming season before she sprang into life for the final few tournaments of the year. The American won the China Open title and the WTA Finals to finish her 2024 campaign on a high note. Looking to defend the first of those 2 titles, Gauff will want to enjoy a strong week in Beijing. She will compete as the number 2 seed at the China Open following Sabalenka's withdrawal and will be in with a great chance of making a deep run. Gauff has not won a WTA 1000 title this year, losing 2 finals to Sabalenka in Madrid and to Jasmine Paolini in Rome. Only time will tell if she can finally add to her tally in Beijing, but it will definitely be worth tuning in for. The 2025 China Open is scheduled to begin on Wednesday, September 24.